Yo, hello, welcome to another video from Raceboards. Today we are talking about the Tuttle boxes I made for the Raceboards. I produced them by myself and I want to show you how I make these. So first you need the mold. That's a wooden plate, flat surface, and aluminium Tuttle head, and you also need some mold release wax. So at the end, the carbon fiber won't stick on the mold. Then I use some carbon rowings to tighten all up at the end. I need some 3-axial glass fiber. It's a very thick fiber. It's 800 gram per square meter. So thick carbon fiber. I used this originally for the pow surfers, and now I use it for the molds. So this is going to be the top layer. I use this for sanding because the top surface is not perfectly smooth, and when I glue it here into the boards, I need to sand it a little bit, and that's more or less protection for the carbon fiber, and as well it gives some additional strength. So that's all we need for 2 boxes, 4 pieces. And then I have a biaxial carbon fiber which goes around the Tuttle head, and I use some special cutting techniques so that I can fold everything, and where I have the most stress points, the front at the end, I have some additional layers as well. And yeah, then I need some epoxy, and yeah, put epoxy around. Then it goes into the vacuum bag. Here we have the brand new Raceboards for Maximilian Maeder. The boxes I will produce today are going to be installed on Wednesday this week, and yeah, I will show you that later as well. And as well we need some, in Switzerland we call this Abrissgewebe. It has, it's like a cloth here, which takes the additional epoxy out of the carbon, and as well you have this layer here, which will give you a rough finish. You can peel that off later. It's the same thing I use for the boards. Yes, and at the end, this box is not finished. It's just opened but not sanded. Then you will have the box, and now you will have these shims. As you can see, this is the -1 degree shim. If you put that in front inside, you have 1 degree less deck angle. If you put it in the back, you have 1 degree more. And they are assigned here with plus or minus, and they have different dots here. 1 means 1 degree, 2 dots means 2 degree, 3 dots means 3 degree. And they are going to fit here inside, but now they won't, because as you can see here, my router is a little bit smaller, or the ball bearing below is a little bit bigger than the router, and then they are not fit inside. They're just a little bit too small, but after sanding they fit perfect. Yes, these are the new shims. As you can see here, they have not a round end, so it's more a triangle shape. So when you have them installed and you put the mast in, they won't wobble, and they will perfectly fit here in the end and center themselves. So yeah, now let's produce this. And yeah, now I won't film, so there are some secrets, but you know what's inside the box, and I will film again when they are in the vacuum bag. So see you later, bye bye. So now 2 hours later, the boxes are in the vacuum bag, and as you can see, all the additional epoxy is getting sucked out, and these layers really help to get the right amount of epoxy. Due to carbon fiber I can't see if I have enough epoxy, so I have no idea how much epoxy I need. I have some referees, how many layers, how much epoxy do I need, but this really helps here to suck all the vacuum, to suck all the epoxy out inside the vacuum. So now I leave them here for 24 hours. Yes, and then the day after tomorrow they will be installed inside these boards here. So now that's how the box looks like after the vacuum bag. That's from the outside. As you can see here, the aluminium piece is still inside. Now I have to remove it, and then I cut the box into shape and put it into the board. They are sanded and ready to install, and as you can see, I just made the first hole. I have a template here. It's hard to see, but I marked the middle. This step is very important. I think you can see it here. Yeah, there you can see it in the middle. Super important step. This has to be perfectly in line. So for that I use an old deep tuttle, put it inside, and then mount it like this, and I have a needle, scratch both sides, and then measure center, and then inline it, and then it's perfect. As you can see here, I've got the middle line, I've got this on all the boxes. Then I put the original tuttle head inside, and if everything is perfectly aligned, then I'm ready to install it and ready to go. So this is the template. I use an old EVA pad on the bottom side, so super sticky now. And I have here my fast tool router, and ready to install. Then after it's installed like this, I use a second router where I round up the edges here to get a little bit more space. The same on the other side, and then I have to inline it here perfectly in the center, mark the outline, and put this 2 mm of thickness. I don't know what's the name in English. Rausfräsen, we say in Swiss German, to route it out, because it's a router. I don't know. Sorry. But show you then when it's done. Now I have to work a little bit. Now the boxes are ready. They fit in perfectly here. So push it down a little bit. Then here I have a wooden plate. It's called MDF, and I put the thin foil, like from the kitchen, around it so that the resin that will squill out on the side doesn't stick. Now the boxes are installed. I used here a mix of resin, cotton, and some micro balloons. I want to have a super strong connection, but it should also be very light. So that's the mix, and now it's a little bit higher. I will sand it down. That's completely level with the deck, and then I will lay the carbon over it, so I have a super strong connection from the top to the bottom with the box. so they will last forever. No worry to break it. So super happy with this construction I made. Here in the front, the inserts for the foot straps, and these two are for sail mount. And yeah, these two boards are for Max Mather, and they are also special construction. They have more carbon, they are heavier built than normal boards. On the normal boards I use 200 gram carbon around and some 300 gram additional to give some more strength to the board. But for Max they are all wrapped in 300 gram carbon, and also under the TV nacelle I have full layer, because you can see the black stripe here. It's all carbon around the board, and we have also an additional layer of Dyneema which goes around the upper edge. So when you hit something, hit another foil, the edge is well protected. So this board is made for racing, for hard racing, for crashes. They will happen during the races. So built to last, built to win. That's the goal here. Sure, they're a little bit heavier, but yeah, Max is so strong. This few grams more doesn't really matter. So now we are at the end of the video. Hope you like it. Give a thumb up. Follow the channel. Follow me on Instagram. You will find me Raceboards. Or if you want to follow me personally, search for Flying Shaper and you will find me. Yeah. So hope you enjoyed the video. How I make the boxes, how I install them. Hope you learned something. If you have any question, leave a comment below. And yeah, the more you like it, the more you will comment it, the more I'm motivated to make other videos. For me, it's still a new thing. I have to learn a lot, like turning the mic towards me and not away from me now. Hope you won't notice some changes in the audio. And yeah, for that, I think that's it for now. Do I have something more to say? I don't know. Hope you understand everything. Sorry if my English is not the best sometimes, but still learning, and still learning to edit some videos, cutting, upload it, all new stuff. But I'm motivated. Paragliding season starts soon. I have also a video in the making from speed flying in Engelberg. I will show you some lines there. And I'm super motivated with a friend of mine for some bivouac flying. And I think I will make a video for sure about our first trips and also about the gear we use, what were our socks, what we bought, how we pack it, where we're gonna fly, all the stuff. Maybe there are just some short videos, but maybe there will be a long one. I don't know yet. So yeah, that's it for now. See you in the next video. Peace. Bye bye. I hate that with the hand. All the other people doing it. So I will leave that. Just say bye. See you in the next video.